I gotta go on a little rant here. I just was online looking at this video, and it was like a panel of women. You know, these videos, they're talking about what women and men bring to the table. You know, it's pretty much the hot topic on social media, especially on YouTube. From the Kevin Samuels to all these RP Kevin Samuels to all of these panels. But anyway, I don't know. I don't comment on this stuff at all because, you know, my whole thing about that is when it comes to these women is like, you know what it is. A lot of these women, a lot of these modern women, you know, you just know what it is. You know, just understand what you're dealing with and just move accordingly. So I'm not going to go back and forth, you know, trying to tell them what they should or should not do because they know they don't care. Anyway, I was looking at this panel and it was like these guys talking to this women, and it's like these three I'm talking about just like there was nothing extraordinary, nothing magnificent, nothing special about these women as far as like initial attraction, initial looks. Honestly, they was basic as fuck. And this chick made a comment saying, if you're gonna slide in my DM, don't slide in my DM for love, slide in my DM for money. You know what I mean? I'm just like, first off, I don't advise a nigga to slide none of these hoes DM because all of them gonna look at you as a fan ass nigga. Unless you a celebrity, unless you got a blue check and you got some clout, you just an average dude, you slide in their DM, they're gonna treat you like a fan because they got thousands of other niggas sliding in their DM. So yeah, don't do that. But I'm looking at her and I'm just off initial attraction. I'm just like, if I'm looking at you look-wise, there's nothing about you as far as look-wise will compel me to spend bread on you. That's like me as a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a female see me and if I want to spend money on me, I gotta have something that's gonna compel her because I have an aura about myself that's above beyond the average guy to compel this chick to, you know, go over and beyond for me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta present that. Like, the voice was loud, it was manly, her energy was masculine as fuck, look-wise, she was, like, basic as fuck, and she was like, a nigga be spending bread on me in order to go on my DM, and I'm just like, for her to have that crazy-ass amount of type of confidence, because as far as looking in the mirror, like, I don't get it, that means that she must got a lot of niggas, simping-ass niggas in this motherfucking inbox, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, I just don't get it, like, I'm looking at this motherfucker, and I'm just like, you're basic as hell. Like, there's nothing like that will compel me to be like, yeah, I'm gonna take my hard-earned money and I'm just gonna blow it on you. Like, I don't get the whole tricking thing at all, like, because no matter what type of female it is, she's gonna let another nigga get it with little to no money out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? So why you gotta be spending all this money on her? And be the nigga that she like. Fuck women that want to fuck you back. You know what I mean? Like, deal with women that generally want to be with you. You know what I mean? Don't deal with these women that have no interest in you and they're setting the price just to be in that company. It's like you giving them money just to exist. It's like the craziest shit to me in the world. And I'm just like, I don't get tricking, but at least if she was just a bad female where as soon as she walked through the room, no matter what your race, color, creed, religious affiliation, culture, whatever it is, you could be a man from fucking Pluto for all it is, you're gonna have to just sit and admire this woman as soon as she walk in the room. Then I could understand why she would have that, because she exudes and have a look that's just so amazing that just off the initial energy and just the vibe, it just pulls you in. Like, just hearing her talk just was just like, shut the hell up. Like, oh my God, like, I don't get it. This is fucking crazy, you know. And I know don't comment about this stuff because it's like, what is the purpose of going back and forth? I see these panels, I get it, it's cool, it's a hot thing, you know, content strategy and all that shit to get the numbers up. But I just don't understand, like, what's the purpose of going back with somebody with that mentality? Is because they know they don't care. They want what they want. It's their body, their choice. They're completely free to do whatever the fuck they want to do. So I have no sympathy for none of the shit they do. It's just understand how the way they think and understand how the way they move and move accordingly. And that's another thing, another rule that through all the heartache I went through, I simp so a nigga don't have to. You know what I'm saying? That's why you don't spend money on these chicks like initially like that. Don't do that. Like, it makes no sense. It's because these females are their head so gassed up, they just assume just automatically, just for them existing, just for you to talk to them, you got to give them money. They'll do that for you if they don't like you, but the nigga that they really want to fuck, that man ain't spend no money. You know what I mean? He probably barely respond back to a text or barely respond back to a call. You know what I'm saying? You got to focus on you. Focus on getting yourself up. Focus on building your mind, your body, your wealth. Focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, treat these hoes recreational. Shout out to Minister Jap. You got to treat these hoes recreational, because that's all they are, is recreation. You do not put none of these females on a pedestal, because they're all for self. They're selfish by nature. It's all about them. They know about the shit that you go through. They just don't care. They don't give a fuck. They got freedom. Why the fuck they gonna submit to you and they can fuck 10 other niggas and shit and get 15 other niggas to pay their bills? You know what I mean? Once you understand that, then you just know how to move accordingly.